Hello. I was going to tell you about me and my brother. You know, our family didn't have very much food or anything. We were poor back in the 1950's. And me and my brother would set out every morning and we would go fishing. We went way out in the woods and we found a lot of ponds way out in the woods and we would catch fish. And my brother caught a big old huge snapping turtle one time. Like to scared me to death when he pulled it out of the water. I mean, that thing was humongous. I mean, it was huge. And, it was snapping and everything trying to bite us. But my brother, he held it up in the air on the fishing twine that he had caught it on with his pole. And we carried it home to our dad. And my dad almost cried. I never will forget it. My daddy took that turtle and he broke the shell open and he got the turtle out of the shell. And of course, he killed the turtle, cut its head off and everything, cleaned it all out, washed it in ice cold water, and he cleaned it real good. But Daddy made a turtle stew. And that was one of the most delicious meals I think I ever had in my whole life. And a lot of you people may think, oh man, this is gross. Let me tell you something. When you don't have anything, something means something. But me and my brother would go to the woods and we would go out on those ponds way out in the woods. Man, we caught fish like you wouldn't believe. And we'd carry them home, and our dad taught us how to clean fish and how to scale them. And man, we had some good eating. I tell you that right here and right now. But I enjoyed so much going fishing, the feeling that I had while I was fishing. I was actually contributing, if you know what I'm trying to say, to the family, to the meals, and to our food supply that we just didn't have enough of. My poor little daddy, he did everything he could do, but back in the 50's, they had a lot of layoffs, and my daddy was out of work, and we were down and out, and he felt so bad about it. So me and my brother grabbed our fishing poles, and we took off to the woods. And we caught fish and brought it home to my daddy, and my daddy fried them up and cooked them. And listen, you would not believe the delicious food we had with fried potatoes. And my daddy made a salad. He had a little garden, and he had tomatoes and fresh greens. And oh, listen, we just had a wonderful time. But I remember the times with my brother that we spent out there on those many, many ponds that we went to in the early hours of the morning and in the late evenings. And we sat there until it turned dark. And we had so much fish to carry back that it was unbelievable. But my daddy stayed up at night while we took a bath and went to bed. And my little daddy sat up at night and cleaned all that fish, scaled them, and got them all ready. And then the next morning, my daddy got up and he started cooking fish so that we would have food to eat. I remember my daddy used to love radishes. We had a big radish garden that my dad had planted, and he would ask us boys to go out there and pick a bunch of radishes for him. And some of them radishes were huge. I mean, they were big old radishes. But This is what we did. And I was just remembering it. And I thought I'd bring it to you and just let you know, in troubling times, you have to do what you have to do. And that's what we did. But the memories of me and my brother fishing together will stay with me as long as I live. I love my brother so much. He's such a precious person. Well, listen, please hit the like button and please subscribe. I'm Grandpa Hickory, wishing you all the best. And if times get hard, get you a fishing pole. Head for the woods and catch you some fish.